So, hello everyone and welcome. My name is Dr. Peter Masrot, and I'm really pleased to have you all here today. I will, I will be walking you through EndNote. I hope to show you how it can make research and writing workflow faster for you, smoother and more organized overall. Here's what I will cover today. In part one, we'll start with the basics for all of you that are new to EndNote. How to create a library, which is your reference database, get your references into EndNote, and use Cite while you write, which is the feature that connects EndNote to Word and handles your citations automatically. Then in part two, we will look at EndNote's new research assistant, the tools and tricks that help you stay organized and save time beyond simple reference management. But before we get started, I would like to point out a few useful resources, as you can see down to the right here. You can find us at Alfasoft.com, and I want to emphasize our knowledge base support.alfasoft.com, which have a dedicated section for EndNote. And you can, of course, always email us if you want to. And if you like to go deeper and learn EndNote more properly, we offer a range of Alfasoft training courses, and they're all expert-led, available in multiple languages normally, and updated regularly. And again, why I bring this up is I want to show you that right now we have a discount campaign with 10% on all courses if you book before end of January 2026. Just use the code demo 2025 when you sign up, and you can go to alfasoft.com and trainings, and you will find all our trainings and courses. Right now there is a campaign that gives 15% off EndNote licenses, and this campaign or offer has already been active for a while, and it is time limited. So check it out on alfasoft.com. And see if it's something that suits you for you. And with that, let's get started. So, what is EndNote? In short, it's nowadays your research assistant. It helps you stay organized, save time, and keep your references under control. You can search online databases right from EndNote. When you find what you want, you can save and organize your references, PDFs, and any related files in one place. That is something that many users sometimes miss, that you can actually save not only PDFs but any type of files. When you're writing, you can drop in citations and build your bibliography automatically as you go. No more manual formatting or copy pasting references. This is the really big time saving by using a reference tool like EndNote. EndNote also takes care of the boring stuff, finding full text, importing references, and keeping everything updated for you. And of course, if you're working with others, it's easy to share your library and collaborate without sending endless files back and forth. This is extra important since everything is moving to the cloud, OneDrive and Dropbox and so on and so forth. And databases per se have problems with these. It's really good that EndNote has a built-in system for this, so you don't have to worry. Basically, EndNote keeps your research organized and allow you to focus where you should be focusing on the actual work, not the admin. But what is EndNote really? Well, I like to bring this up because in summary, it's a powerful database with a user interface that is built specifically for handling references. That is its real strength. It is a database designed for managing structured information efficiently and not just for academic citations. While most people think of EndNote as just a reference tool, we actually have customers using it for all kinds of purposes, from managing references and building Q&As or knowledge bases to handling support documentation and even inventory tracking in some cases. It's flexible, reliable, and surprisingly versatile, once you realize it is more than just a citation manager, and that it is a database for all sorts of organized information. And with EndNote, you get what we usually say the best of two worlds. When you combine EndNote Desktop, when you buy an EndNote Desktop license, you get EndNote Web or EndNote Online premium account, and that you can use. On your computer, you have got all the powerful desktop features, full citation control, advanced organization, custom fields, and all those tools that you rely on for serious reference management. And then with EndNote Web, you get the flexibility to access your library anywhere, whether you're on another computer, traveling, or just need to quickly grab a reference on the go. Everything stays in sync, so your library is always up to date in all places, no matter where you're working. It's a simple setup that gives you the power of the desktop and the freedom of the cloud. And of course, it's up to you. And with that, I was thinking that I should do a quick demonstration of EndNote for the first part, all of you that are new to EndNote. So let's see if we can get that going for you. 1 second here, and I'm just gonna start everything for me. Okay, and we do like this instead. There goes. So when you start EndNote, you want to start at well, you might say you want to start at the correct way. The first thing is to create a new library, which is quite easy. You just create a new library, and EndNote always asks you where to save your library. That's the first thing to remember. You can call it whatever you want. I'm going to call it today's date and demo day, and it will create an library for me that is, when I say library, I mean the EndNote reference database. It will create a library that is empty. So what can we do? Well, we can go to, for instance, we can go to PubMed, which is, of course, a really big database for references. I usually use Sushi to search for. I'm just going to make sure if you search, and this is something, if you search on an online database on their webpage, you have a lot of different setups because they own the information. So in this case, I'm going to try to get references where I get only free full text this year, and let's take for the last year. Let's get some new ones. So I'm done. I have some examples here, and I want to send them to my citation manager. So I click send to citation manager. It asks me all the results on the page, create file, and will automatically push everything to my EndNote. So here I have all my references right now that I got. Now that's of course a really fast way to do it. You can do it manually also. You can just click on this plus sign here, add a new reference to a group, and you get a separate window where you can add all your reference information. Another way is of course to connect EndNote directly to an online database. Let's see, there's a new feature. I'm going to try that. So you can connect directly to PubMed, for instance, and search from within EndNote instead. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to click on this, and then it says everywhere PubMed. As you can see, I'm connected to PubMed right now, so I'm going to search. I'm going to search from within PubMed. I'm going to search in all fields. In this case, I can search any field here that PubMed allows me to search for, but I'm going to search all field for sushi as well, and click search. And EndNote will download the 25 first references, as you can see here, 25, and it will give me a choice to look at the citations on the side here. So I'm just going to take some first before we keep on going. So I have a few here. I highlight, I check mark them. If I click on the plus sign, I will, let me see. If we look right now, we have up to the left, we have 10 references right now in my library. But if I click on the plus sign here, I will add all of those references I added here to my library. And instead of 10, I now have 17 references. So I have a few references here. Once I'm done with that, I will just skim on the functionality that you can use here. But once I've done this, my recommendation is to always update your references. So I'm going to click on all of these references while I talk. I'm going to right click and I'm going to say, okay, find reference updates. And EndNote will then go online and see for reference updates. And here you can see that it did find some. This is my available updates online, and this is my reference. Whenever I have a field that differs, you can see that that it's gray marked here. It's a little bit high. I'm going to see if I find another one. There you go. So this field here is gray marked, and you can see that they differs between the available updates and my reference updates. So it's really fast to scroll down. They're synchronized if you want to look at them and see which one which one differs. Now, it might be that you change information in your reference. You don't want everything to be overwritten, and I can do that. I can tell EndNote to update all fields for me, and then it will just overwrite my reference information with whatever is the latest information online. Or I can tell EndNote that no, I want to edit the references. I want to copy and paste information between those. Or I can use the in-between sort of the update empty fields, and I'll do that. I'll update empty fields because nothing will be overwritten for me, so I won't lose any information. And EndNote will ask me, okay, you can either look at all of these updates one by one, or I can just update all the fields automatically for you. That's all the empty fields automatically. And yes, I will click yes, please do that. And now it will run through all my references. And if there are any updates, it will include them. And why should you do this? Well, you should do this because you might download references that are only published digital online so far, which means they don't have, for instance, page numbers because they're not published in a paper yet. If you do this, you will get the page number later on, and you can do this whenever. When you set it up and you go and have a cup of coffee. Or if you're going to look for full text, it's also good to do this because there are some additional information. Now it's done. There are some additional information that the online database does not send push to your EndNote automatically, but you will get those with your by doing this update. So right now I'm happy, and I'm gonna say instead, okay, let's see, I'm gonna click on this one, which is I want you to look for online full text PDF. So I'm going to do that, and you will see the progress down to the right here. You can see the progress. It's searching right now for PDFs, and it will tell me when it finds any. If it finds PDFs, it will add those here. You can see as a paperclip to this column, and I can see which one it has found PDFs for me that I can use. This is also possible to do. You can do this. You can highlight your library, go and have a cup of coffee, and download all of these. Just remember when you do this that there are a copyright issue here that you should be aware of, and that's on you as a user. It's okay to download these most likely, but it's not necessarily okay for you to send them on to someone else. If you right now I only have access to free full text, but if you're working, for instance, on a university and you sit physically on the university network, so you're physically on the university premises, for instance, or in your organization, and they pay for full text resources, then EndNote will have access as well to all of those. And as you can see, it did find some PDFs here that I can have a look at. Let's see if I can manage to have a look at these for us. So I can look at the PDFs at the side here. There is this PDF tab that I can have a look at and look for those. Once I'm done with this, all of these fields you see here, you can change the way you want to, basically, and you can add them in any way you want. What you want to see here, what order, and so on. You can click on them to sort everything according to those column titles. Yes, I download a lot of references from PubMed. So let's say I want to create a group that I call from PubMed in this case. I'm just gonna PubMed. Show really fast how this can be done. I will take all of these, highlight all of these references, and I will drag them to this. I don't know if you see there's a plus sign here. If I drop them, it now says 17. So 17 references in this specific group, and I can always see all my references, of course, in the all reference group whenever. You can create many groups. It's more than 5,000, and there are different types of groups. I won't show them. This is the easiest way. There are also automatic groups, but I will not show them today because we have other things that we will work on. Yes. There are also other things you can do. So let's say that you're instead, I want to show you one last way to get references into EndNote. And that's by the way of you already having full text PDFs. You know, you have full text PDF in a folder. Well, I can go to File, Import. I will import, in this case, just a specific file. Let's go for that. I will tell this is important. You have to tell EndNote. EndNote is a database. It's not like Excel or anything. It needs to know what information are you handling here. So in this case, I need to tell it that it's a PDF that I'm importing. So make sure that it's set to PDF. Otherwise, nothing will be imported. And I will choose. Let's see if we can find that. I have some here. There are some PDFs. So I will take one of these. Let's take this one. It's a PDF. I will click open, and what happens is when I click import now is that EndNote will scan the PDF, go online, search for the reference information, create the reference. So I get the reference information in this case. All of this information EndNote found for me and created automatically with abstract and everything. Remember, everything is searchable, and it also added the PDF for me, and the content of the PDF is also searchable. So it's really handy way to get that, and you can do that for a whole folder. So if you have a lot of PDFs in a folder, you can take all of them and just import them in one go. Very, very convenient. Now, the last thing I'm going to do here before I show you how this works in Word is that I'm going to go to Library up here, and I'm going to click on Find Duplicates. So I want to check if I have any duplicates. No, I didn't have any duplicates, but let me show you how that works. I'm going to just take one here, a reference, and I'm basically just going to see if this works. I'm not quite sure that I can do this. There you go. So as you see on these two, I just created a duplicate on my own. And now if I go to library and find duplicates, you can do this. It's really fast. You can set it up in preferences exactly what to compare. But in this case, it will look for duplicates. It will show me the duplicates again, side by side here. Any fields that differ is highlighted in gray. And you can see that I can manually do this and say, I want to keep this, or I want to keep this reference for now. Or I can decide that, okay, keep the most complete one, or the newest one, or the oldest one. So the most complete one is the one with most information in it. I can also say, okay, cancel instead, and then it will show me create a specific group that are just for my duplicates, and it will show me all the duplicates in this list, and it will already have highlighted, as you can see here, one of them is highlighted, the last one that I added, and all I have to do is click on delete, and my duplicate is gone, and I have no more duplicates in my library. Yes. So with that said, I'm pushing this a little bit because I want to go to the new AI features and show you that. So let's show you how this there, how this looks like in a document. So here's a document that we have where I want to add some references. So I'm going to add a reference at the end of this sentence. First, I'm going to turn off. I did, but turn off my spelling check for me. So where do we have that? There. So I click on EndNote. It's up at the top here as a bar of its own. And I will just click on that to get the toolbars. I want to insert. I put my cursor here. I will click on Insert Citation. It will bring up this search window for me, and it's really easy. I can search for it. Search everywhere for whatever I sign here. So let's just search for the letter A and click find, and it will search. Basically, it will tell me, it will show me all my references because the letter A is of course somewhere. But let's say I'm looking for Garcia here. I know Garcia is the author of whatever I want to do. So I'm gonna just write Garcia and click A. So there are two references. If I click on them, you can see on the bottom here, you can preview it. So I can say, okay, there's also one here with Garcia in it, and one here with Garcia in it. But this is the one, Fishy Business in Seattle. This is the one I want. So I just click on Insert, and my reference will be inserted immediately in my document, and the bibliography is also created at the end of my my document. Very, very, very fast. If I want to add several citations, so here I want to add 3 citations. Well, I'm going to show you another way to do it. I'm going to go to EndNote right now. So I will go back to EndNote. I can do my search here, and I will highlight 3 references here, 3 different references here in this way. And I will go back to my EndNote, to my Word document here, and I will go on, instead of clicking on the magnifying glass to the up to the right here, instead of clicking the magnifying glass, I will instead click this small arrow, and I will say, well, insert the selected citations, and EndNote will insert those selected citations and create my bibliography. Yes. And I will show you. So the main benefit here, of course, one of the big benefits is all of this. But if you don't do this, let's say we add another reference here. So they're all numbered. So if this would be a real document, a real manuscript, I will manually have to renumber everything. But instead, I will go on, click and edit and manage citations up to the left here in my toolbar. I will click on this, and I'm standing on this specific place, and I'll say, I want to insert another citation here. So I get my search field again, and this time I want something from 2024, and I want this from Badinsky. This one I want. I click insert, it's added here. I can keep on working in this window. I can keep on working in this window and add citations in more places or remove citations until I'm done. And when I'm done, I click OK, and everything is updated, and all my references are, of course, renumbered. And I can easily, with the style chooser, choose from any of my 7,000 available styles here to use another style with this. So I'm going to just say, okay, I want to use Harvard style instead, and my document is instantly reformatted in the Harvard style. Once I'm done, this is the last thing I'm going to show you. Once I'm done, I click on Convert Citations and Bibliography, Convert to Plain Text. It tells you that it will create a copy of your document. And yes, and let's see, it ended up in my other screen here. So it created a copy of my document, which has no connection to EndNote. It's just plain text. No one can change this and this you can send, of course, to an editor or wherever you want to send it. Whew, that's fast going through this for you. So let's see if we can get back to my presentation. It disconnected for some reason, but we should be able to get everything going again for you. Yes. EndNote Research Assistant. Some of you users already have EndNote, or of course, I imagine interested in this, and we'll have a quick look. Everything is fast today, but you will get the recording, of course. Let's see, you can see my screen. Yes, you can. So let's have a look at the EndNote Research Assistant and how it can help you. With the new release of EndNote called EndNote 2025, you get access to EndNote's own research assistant. And I will show you some of these new features today and how they can help you to work faster, more convenient, and efficient. Yes, we will start with the incorporated AI that provides key takeaways, and follow up by looking at the summary feature and translations. And something that I like, the possibility to chat with your PDF. How you can cite directly from the PDF is also something that's make your workflow easier. And finally, I want to show you the summary panel and how you can adjust that to quickly see what matters to you in each reference. So I'm just going to go through this before I show it to you live. The AI key takeaways, it gives you a quick, consistent summary of PDFs. It summarizes every PDF you add by reading the full content, not just the title or the abstract. And that means that you get a view of basically of what the paper says. And remember that you can attach any PDF in EndNote. And I will demonstrate that. You can see it here, for instance, where I actually added a yearly audit report to the Swedish government, which is a PDF of 31 pages. So we'll have a look at that and how that works for you. If the full text PDF is not available for any reason to the II, for instance, if the PDF is a scanned paper copy, which means it's a picture and not a text really, then EndNote will use the abstract instead to do the key takeaways, but it will tell you that it does this. And also you will always get the same summary. And remember, I say that you will always get the same summary for the same PDF in order to make it easy to compare papers in your library without information changing. But that also means that someone else might get a different key takeaways, because we're talking about the large language models, the AIs today. But it will keep track of your AI, and it does that by using the EndNote Online. So you need an EndNote Online account or EndNote web account for this. Yes, it will save you time, hopefully, and help you focus on your research. Let's see if we can get next here. So the AI summaries of text in EndNote can also be a big time saver, and that you now can make summaries of selected text, not the full text or the full PDF, but the text that you select. So you can highlight any part of a PDF and instantly get a concise summary of that selection. And instead of scanning the whole document, then of course it focuses only on the text you select. This means that you can condense a result section, a dense table description, or a detailed discussion into key points for your benefit. Yes, and for anyone handling large amounts of research, this can be a time saver, of course. Translations. That's another feature that you can save time with now in EndNote 2025. It means that you can highlight any text in a PDF and translate it instantly into the language you need or choose. And as we know, these AIs support a lot of languages. Also here, you work directly on the selected message, not on any metadata or summaries and so on. It makes it easy to read and understand research in different languages, and I will show you that. And if you're working with global or multilingual studies, it's a practical tool. And if you work with, for instance, example, like I showed you, reports in your local language, it can also be of a great help. Now, here's a feature I'm personally very excited about, and that's the possibility to chat with the PDF. And with chat, you can ask questions directly about the content of a PDF in your library. The answers come from the full text PDF and not just the abstract or title and so on. And you could ask, for instance, a complex science paper to explain its methods in plain language, or point out the study's limitations, or what control groups or experiments were used. In short, you can have a conversation with your PDF. It can mean faster understanding, less time spent digging through dense text, and a new way to work with your research. And I will demonstrate this as well. And just remember also, it's very, very important that this is a research, the wording is important here. This is a research assistant. This is not a researcher, it's a research assistant. You are still responsible for doing the actual research, and you are responsible for checking the data. But this can make you find things that you miss. So look at it as an assistant. And this the possibility to insert PDF quotes from citations or PDF quotes as citations in EndNote. It lets you insert highlighted text as quotes from a PDF straight into your document. Just one click, it plays the exact quote you selected and automatically adds the correct citation. And as you can see, there is a citation mark in the when you look at your PDF that you can use for this, and it adds that citation both after the quote and in the bibliography. Makes it quick and efficient and simple, and you can write even more without losing your workflow or your being in the zone. And of course, you can always change the output style to your choice. So this is the basic functionality of EndNote. You can reformat. If you reformat the style to anything else, well, then also your quote and your bibliography will change. So you always have the correct format everywhere. Finally, I hope you have time. Yes, we will have some short time here. I will show you that you can change the summary panel, and I find that really useful. The summary panel that you had before in EndNote was basically hardwired into the system, and I urge you to take the time to make it present the information you're interested in. For example, you can see which group references belongs to and view the group directly from the panel, links and tags and stuff like that. And basically, you can adjust the view for the task at hand. So whether you're organizing, writing, or analyzing your references. This is just one way you can adjust EndNote to suit your workflow. And it's my strong belief that it is always worth taking the time to set things up for the way you want them, so it suits you the best. And with that, I'm going to try again to see if I can demonstrate this for you. So let's see if we can get this going here. We have our library here again, and I will just import some. If I get this correct, I will import some PDFs here because I want to show you something really fast. So I'm going to import a folder with PDFs. I'm doing this quite fast. I have, of course, this folder online demo days PDFs. I'm going to import those straight away. I told EndNote I want to include all files in subfolders, and it's all PDFs, and import them. And please just go online, check for reference information and everything I need. I will create a new group here, create group, imported demo, and it created me a temporary group. As you can see here, it works a lot with temporary groups. So I got this temporary group where it shows me that these are my imported references. But that will disappear. So I will move them to this demo group where I have them. So I have a few references here. For instance, I have this one. Let's see if we can see that. So this is I'm not quite sure what this is, but we have the general report. I'm going to make this bigger. The general audit report. We have we have a reference here with the reasons to advise against temporary henna tattoos, for instance. It's in Spanish for me, and also I want to show you that this is a general Western blot protocol. So this is a lab protocol, how to do a general Western blot in natural science. So fine. If I click on this one, it will show me the takeaways. You see the small stars there. If I click on that, it will show me the key takeaways for this. Hopefully, it should show me the key takeaways for this. You never know when things work. Of course, let's take another one and see if that works. Now it does. Generating key takeaway for this one. And while it does this, I want to show you to this. As you can see, if I import references that are not articles, it will actually still import them, but it will import them. The title of the reference will be the title of the PDF file in this case. So
Peter?
Yes.
Can I ask you a question while you're using this AI key takeaway feature? So just a quick one. Do you need an EndNote web or online account
Yes.
for using the AI features?
Yes, you do. And there's a reason for this, why you do this. I might ask you, I think I did take the screenshots just in case, because I don't know if you're aware, but Amazon, the Amazon cloud environment had a big crash the other day, which has been affecting a lot of services. I know this because my teenage kids using TikTok and Snapchat and everything, and that didn't work for them. So there were big upsetting feelings here. But you do need an EndNote Online account, and you need that because Clarivate is very concerned about the privacy of all this. So what happens is that your information is sent to your EndNote Online account, which means it stays within Clarivate's privacy policy to do that, and then just parts are sent to the AIs, for instance, and it's being and then it's being analyzed, and you get the answer back, and then everything is deleted straight away. So it's the reason is that it's being kept within, and Clarivate is keeping it within their environment in order to ensure that the copyright issues are covered, that your privacy policy is covered, and that nothing is used to train the AIs. So yes, you need an online account, but that's included, of course, when you buy an EndNote license.
Yeah, thank you, Peter.
Yep.
Do you know which LLM they are using? Is it
They are
OpenAI?
using OpenAI right now. OpenAI's,
Yeah.
but it differs. I mean, OpenAI have different LLMs, large language models, and they are using the ones that gives the best result, because they are developing all the time as well. So it's hard to say which one they use, but it is OpenAI at the moment.
Thank you.
Let's see if this one works now. Yep, it's generating key takeaway. I just want to show you that this is not an article. This is not an article. It's a lab protocol, but you still get a key takeaway about this that can show you how you can use that, of course. Yes, let's take this as well. It's longer, just to show you. It's a key takeaway, and it shows me, of course, it's a Swedish report, and it shows me the key takeaway in English, so I can get a notion. Okay, what is this all about? Let's take another one here and just show you. I realize that time is flying, so I'm going to show you this. This is kind of summary. It's a key takeaway of the full document, but this is and I want to show you how to do it on a just a part of. Let's see if I can do that. No, this one, part of a reference, and by choice I have chosen now an article that is in Spanish, just to show you the possibilities we get by this. So I'm going to take, okay, I'm going to take this part here. I'm going to highlight this part. I'm going to right click on and say, okay, summarize this selected text. And I can see the key takeaways already. As you can see at the top here, in English for my article. It's a Spanish article. This is the summary of the provided text, not the provided text, of the highlighted text that I did. So I got to get a summary from this, and I can say, okay, so I want to double check it. I can translate this selected text. So it will ask me, okay, what language? I could choose Swedish because I'm from Sweden, but I'm going to take English. I have a lot of language here, but let's translate this. And it's working with the translation at the end here. And now I have the translation of this part here, this specific part. But there's a small hidden gem here that I really like. So this is full article. Okay, it's in Spanish, but I still want to read it. Okay, there's a small next to the AI here. There's a small translation icon that you can use. So I'm going to take that instead. I'm going to click in it. It asks me, okay, translate to what? And it will translate the full PDF. So, okay, translate. And we couldn't complete your request, of course. This is what happens when you do things live. Let's do it again. Sometimes it works. Let's go somewhere else. I had some problems with this yesterday as well because of this big crash they had, I believe. Well, of course it worked yesterday, but you can translate the full PDF, and you get the translation without, you don't get any formatting, so you don't get pictures and stuff like that. But you get asked also, do you want to save this version? And it will save. So in the end, you will have 2 PDFs attached here. One in the original language, and one is the translated one. And that's really good. So let's hope this works better next time. But let's see if we can chat with this. So I'm going to ask some questions to this PDF. Let's keep our fingers crossed here that it's working. Let's ask, okay, so do this article mention specific products? Let's see what it says. This, my bad. You have to sync before. I remember the chat. You do have to sync your library for. So let's give me a second here. I'm going to see that I'm in the correct account for syncing. It's a big problem. I can't write and talk at the same time. I don't know if anyone else has that problem, but it's a problem for me anyway. Here we go. I hope that's correct. It's checking my account. I have the account. Let's sync my library for me. Yes, sync. Let's hope everything. No, I don't want to do that right now. I don't want to make a backup, but please do. This is just we're playing. So it's sending right now. You can see the progress. That's also better now. You can see the progress for everything, and it's sending all my information, of course. And it's syncing. Remember that the syncing is a sync. It's not a copy. It's a sync. So you get the same information online and on your local reference. While I'm at it, I can click on this and I can show you what you can see. So you can see your local library here and your online library, and it's easy to compare them. That okay, so they are the same. Everything is okay. I have the same information. And you can see if there's been any error codes and the reason for the error codes. But that's not what I want to do. I wanted to ask a question here, so to my PDF. So let's see if that works. So do the article mention any specific products? Let's see what we get. I can understand. I see that time is running out. Okay. Specific product mentioned in the article. Okay, so they mentioned paraphenylamine, diamine, and some other stuff here. Okay, so that's worth, but it's not very long, this article, right? It doesn't seem very long. It's 6 pages, including. I wonder, did they perform any experiments themselves? I wonder if this is just some kind of summary. Let's check that. Well, the references an experimental study. So it doesn't seem like they did any experiments themselves, but they do reference other studies. And this is, of course, one first step for everything. I'm going to see. I just want to see if the translation works now, or if they still get an error for that. So you can see at the end there now it seems to work. I did forget that you need to, because it's relying on the EndNote, on the online account to do this. Okay, so it translated ready. I can click on the view PDF, and you can see it's translated here, and it asks me straight away, of course, do you want to keep this PDF? Yes, I want to keep this PDF. And if we look at the PDF, there's no pictures, there are no formatting, but you have the you have the translation for you. And if I close this now and we go back to here and I click on this where it shows me what PDF I have, you can see I have two PDFs. So one is now the translated one, and one is the original one. And while we're at that, I'm going to show you this one, the summary for, let's see, today things don't go my yes, change and show me. Why doesn't it show me the because I don't basically have any information here. I was wondering why the summary doesn't show me anything, but it's because I don't have any reference information. Basically, it couldn't create the reference for this specific. But if I chose another one, this one, for instance, it shows me information. So let's take this one, and I want to show you this. If I click on this cogwheels here, I know my time is running out here. You can now choose a lot of things you want to see. I want to see the abstract, for instance, in my summary. So I can see the abstracts for all of this. If I choose, I see the abstract for every one of them right now. I say, okay, but I also want to see any file attachments. So here's my file attachment for this. So let's look at the one we had before, the one we worked with. If I look at that, well, I have two file attachments that I can see in the summary. So you can choose what you want to see, what you want to see here. I personally really like this. I can see, okay, show links. So I had the links straight at my here. I can just double click on the, I can just click on this, and it will open up the link on in my web browser and take me to that reference wherever the link goes. But I like this one, show groups. If I say that, okay, I'm just going to take away some other things here. Let's take away the abstract so we can see a little bit more. So I can see that this reference highlighted here is in this imported demo group. If I go to this references, well, it's in the imported demo as well, like this one then. It's in my PubMed group. And if I click on it, my groups, if I click on this, well, let's actually not do that. Let's take this instead. And also it's in my PubMed group, right? It's in my PubMed group. But I have two created groups here. So I just want to show you that I can take this specific, I'm just going to drag and drop it to another group. And you can now see that it's show me that, okay, so this is in two groups, this reference. If I click on one of the groups, it will take me to that group. Specific group, so I can work with this group and decide, okay, it shouldn't be here, I can delete it, and if I delete it of these groups, of course, it will still be in my all references. So it's makes it easier to work with your references.
1 minute, Peter.
1 minute. I don't like you.
That's the max.
But let me show you then the final one. Okay, so let's say that this is a study I want to highlight. I want to cite all of this. That's the last thing I want to show you then. I want to cite all of this. I will highlight the text I want to cite, and I will click on the insert the equation. Now I need a document to insert all of this, of course. Let's do it like this. I will click on my document. I will show you the reference, and here is the reference, the quotation. Here is the text, or as translated by AI, and I can add then the text. I can take the same and I can say, okay, translate the selected text to English. It's already in English then, of course, but it's translating them, and I can copy this. Okay, so I get a translation here, doesn't work because it was in English already, I can click on that and copy that, and I can add the translation to my document as well. So I can have a quote in a foreign language, and I can have okay, but here's the translation for your discretion. Yes, thank you for stopping me, Torgrim. Let's see if I can do it like that. There you go. The final.
Yes. I see that we only have 1 minute, so we need to do a quick audio check with the next presenter.
Yep.
Thank you, Peter, for the great presentation as always.